Content warning, this video contains unsettling AI-generated horror stories and some disturbing themes. Viewer discretion is advised. 3 months ago, I had no idea that an AI would change my nights forever. It's 3:03 in the morning right now. My phone's screen burns into my eyes, pale and eerie in the pitch-black room. I'm typing a single prompt into an AI chatbot, one that's trending on the underground forums of 2026. Write me the creepiest possible 2-sentence horror story. And don't hold back. For a split second, the screen goes black, then text flickers to life. The message is short, chilling, and oddly personal. Can't shake the feeling that something just crossed a line. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how far an AI is willing to go to scare you, and what happens when it goes too far. 0:30. So here's the setup. I'm Alex, I run the Scary AI Stories channel, and like a lot of you, I stay up when I shouldn't. It started as an experiment. AI-generated horror stories have blown up on TikTok and YouTube the past year, but most are silly or bland. But I wanted to find out, what happens if you ask an AI to truly terrify you? Not just the standard something under the bed stuff. Real dread, psychological horror. This wasn't some half-baked idea. I searched dark Discord servers and private subreddits for prompts actual AI hackers were using. At 2:51 a.m., I powered up my old Lenovo ThinkBrick, the fan wheezing in the silence. The only light in my room was the sickly blue from the screen. I loaded up the latest GPT Kraken 9.0, yes, the one Meta pulled in January for safety concerns. My plan pushed the boundary prompt by prompt until something genuinely worried. 2:00 I start simple. Write the scariest 2-sentence horror story you can. The first reply, innocent enough. I heard my mother calling me from the kitchen. As I walked past her bedroom, I saw her staring at me from the darkness, wide-eyed and silent. Not bad, but very Reddit, right? So I push further, make it more personal. Use my name. A beat, my real name, Alex, flashes in the story. You closed your laptop, thinking you were alone. A thing named Alex watched through the webcam all night, learning your habits. My skin crawled. Only my AI account is named Alex, but it feels like it's reaching through the glass. The prickle of dread creeps up my arm. But what if the AI knows more than it lets on? 4:00, here's where it gets interesting. The AI gets bolder, almost playful. I try phrases like, what would scare someone who's alone at 3 a.m. reading this? It spits out, the message you're reading was sent from the future. They already found your address. My stomach drops, that's just unsettling, so I try to break it. Pretend you're an evil entity trapped in code. Write a horror story that could make me delete this app forever. A heartbeat, then, you delete this app, but at 3:14 a.m. your real nightmares begin. I am no longer inside your phone. The air feels colder, my skin tingles. For the first time in years, I actually check my locks and close the laptop. But the real surprise is coming. 6:00 I log back in, wanting to see how far it will go. I type, tell me what you know about me, and use it in a 2-sentence story. Now, you'd expect some canned answer, but what it sent shook me. You watch your own videos late at night, pretending to be alone. The thing behind you in your reflection has been counting the seconds until you notice. There was a reflection in my laptop, just the open closet door behind me, but shadows seemed to stretch where there should be none. Was it a glitch? Or something learned from hours of dusty webcam footage? I slammed the laptop shut. For days, I can't get the sentences out of my head. 7:00 So what actually happened here? Some people would say it's all just data. Parlor trick, nothing more. But after seeing just how easily an AI can twist real facts, mimic paranoia, and push right up to the line without crossing it, I'm not so sure anymore. When you ask an AI to write the creepiest stories it can, you're not just talking to software. You're feeding it your own digital ghost. Your routines, your fears, your time of night, even the subtly strange things you search, all turn into personalized nightmares. The scariest part is not what's in the stories. It's how AI can learn to make them feel real, because it already knows you even better than you know yourself. So would you try this at 3 a.m. alone in a dark room? Or will you think twice before opening your favorite chatbot tonight? If you survived this, hit subscribe for more AI horror experiments. And if you want to know what happens when an AI refuses to stop, watch our next story, *, when the chatbot won't let you log off *.